Good afternoon. I am Jessica Gibson, the founder of Just Do It movement. And I wanted to hop on here to kind of share my heart and allow the world to know my passion and my reasoning for why we do what we do and how we first got started. I got started back in 2018. Um, Initially, I developed a passion for displaced families and individuals that are experiencing homelessness. I used to do some volunteer work with the Salvation Armory during the Christmas holidays, especially. And one particular Christmas, I think it was in 2017, I we were feeding the homeless, and there were women in the shelter. We were feeding them breakfast, and I started having conversations with a lot of the women, especially the older women. I have a heart for older individuals, an elderly individual, and they tend to gravitate to me. But we were having conversations, and as I was serving them, giving them what they needed, I began to ask God, how can I give back in the community, give back to the community personally? What would that look like? As I was leaving the Salvation Armory, this young lady, well, this older lady, she stopped me and she said, "Sweetie, I love your hair." And I said, "Thank you so much." And she said, "Can I ask you a question? Can you do my hair?" And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I wish I could, but I don't do my own hair." And I immediately started to think, okay, God, what can I do to make a difference? What can I do? I saw, as I was serving these individuals, I saw the feel of the look of disappointment in their eyes, and just that look of not having enough, and it just pressured my heart and made my heart heavy. And when I got in the car and I asked God, what can I do to make a difference in my community? What can I do to put smiles on these women faces, on men faces, on kids faces? How can I make this difference? And so as I was sitting in my car and like literally asking God this question, it dropped in my spirit: pamper the homeless. That was all that was given to me at that particular time. So about a year or two later, it came to me again doing a devotion: pamper the homeless, provide haircuts, hairstyles, provide food, clothing, make the day all about them. So I said, okay, God, I said, how am I supposed to do that? People are not going to want to, offer these services for free. How can I, make this happen? And so God gave me a strategy, and I began to reach out to stylists. I began to reach out to barbers in the community, and all of them were so open to volunteer and give back to the community. And we were able to host this event at Just for You Barber College, and it has become an annual thing that we are doing. And we also have the Breaking Bread Project as well, where we sit down and we feed the homeless and give them a hot meal. And last year, which was our second year, we actually incorporated giving the kids Christmas gifts, putting the smiles on their faces, which was so, it was so fulfilling to my heart, because I was able to make a difference. And that's what it's about. It's about being able to make a difference and just seeing the smile on these people's faces and providing and meeting the needs of the community. And that's just something that I've developed a passion for, being able to make sure that these people have food in their bellies, making sure that they have the essential needs, clothing, shoes, undergarments. Some people don't even have undergarments to put on. You and I have undergarments to put on every day. Some people don't have undergarments to put on, so we make sure that they have undergarments. We make sure that they have fans. It's very hot outside. The ones that are actually outside, sleeping outside, we provide fans, batteries. We provide tents. We provide shoes. We provide anything that they're asking for as far as what the needs are. We provide those things for these individuals. We try to keep a smile on these people's faces, because when you're in a state like this, we want to provide hope in a hopeless moment, because we know that God is still able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we can ask or think. And so Just Do It Movement organization is an organization that we educate. We provide resources, skills. We connect them with resources to be able to become self-sufficient. And one of the things that we do is, I previously mentioned, there's two sectors to us. Outreach ministry is one of the number one thing that we do. We go out in the streets and we develop relationships. We don't just sit donations on the side of the street and for them to come get them like dogs. What we do, we go and we develop relationship. I want to know your name. How long have you been out here? How are you doing? What are your needs? What do you need? What are you doing as far as, where are you as far as obtaining housing? We want to know. We want to develop relationships. We want them to know our name when we come up to them. And so far we have developed relationship with these people. They have become our family. And so that's one of the number one things that I wanted to obtain, is to be able to see them and them see us as their family. And we're able to help them meet the needs that they have. And we discover what the visions are. What are their goals? What are their aspirations? Because quite frankly, a lot of them, they still have aspirations. They still have dreams. They still have goals. But a lot of them, they don't have the resources to be able to get up and do what they need to do to obtain those goals. So that's what Just Do It Movement have been mission and purpose to do. We're here to restore hope, to give hope, restoration. Because if there's hope, then there's movement. So we want to create movement. Once we decipher and discover what their goals and aspirations are, we want to make them accountable. We don't want to sit and make excuses, but we want to be able to give them the resources that is needed so that they'll be able to go back out in the world and become self-sufficient. We offer banking, financial literacy courses, budgeting courses. How do you open up a bank account? A lot of people don't even have bank accounts. They don't know how to manage their money. We'll be able to help them through that process. We want to be able to offer them transitional homes. We're being able to help them with connecting them with resources to be able to obtain a job. Workforce development. Those are a plethora of the programs that we are offering as Just Do It Movement. And I hope that, my community will support us as we meet the needs in our community to make a change in the city of Charlotte. There's over 3,600 individuals or families that are homeless. And homelessness, we understand, never ends. But we want to be able to make an impact. We want to be able to put a dent in that number. We want to be able to help our community, make a difference in our community, break down the walls, break down the stigmas, with, managing money incorrectly. We want to be able to establish these individuals that desire to be established. If you sit and you have a conversation with these people, these are real human beings that want something, but they just don't know how to get out of it. So they need a hand up. And that's what Just Do It Movement is here to do. We're here to give hope, give you a hand up, no excuses, and be able to get you to a place of self-sufficiency. So I'm asking my community if you guys will sponsor Just Do It movement and give us donations. We have PayPal. You can locate us, JDI Movement Inc at gmail.com, through PayPal, and you can donate that way. You can donate through Cash App. It's $ JDI Movement. Again, Cash App is $ JDI Movement, and that is what our mission is. Our mission is to educate, provide resources, skills to help them become self-sufficient. Thank you so much, and I hope that you were able to understand and grasp what we're doing as an organization so that you can help us meet the needs of our community. Thank you.